whenever he could. As we get the slight zoom in, and Faker going to get punished.
Yeah.
Picking up that cannon minion. BDD in position here, as that is 2 autos away from dead. Oh, that's the rocket grab we were looking for. Stands on the lantern as well as Gumyushi tries to walk back to it, and that is first blood to Ghost. Peter, write it down, Wolf. Write it down.
Also, unseen Poppy on the top side of the map.
And Kerry is doing that classic solo queue thing as he's lost someone on the bottom side of the map. He's going to roam mid, and they pick up the kill. It's beautifully done. Faker grabs that one for himself. Dread was on the top side of the map, and Zeus is able to get out with his flash intact.
Where the gold goes here, you know, I mean, taking this early lead as Nephelios here is so massive as he does pull it right through.
Yeah.
Really materializer play, man. You mentioned it.
I don't even think he needed it. It was just that the arm went straight past the minion.
It's just such a sick play there. Ghost is very hyped. And then Oner is able to come over here with Keria and set the kill on BDD. Faker picks up the kill, which is critical.
Yep, as there's some acceleration gate action happening here as Dread picks up his buckler, and Zeus gonna have to flash, and now he's just trying to stay away from that wall. Kanna can't fight back if the turret is going to hit him, and it is going to go down. Dread gonna flash as well.
That's your kills. Keria is just
he's still here. Yeah, he's definitely gotten out of that one, as it's only level 5 for Faker, so he's not going to be throwing BDD back towards the Thresh, but...
Yes, Gumi is going to get more experience, but he is under threat of Dread is coming and looking for this kill.
Yeah.
Easy hook follow-up.
Yep, so
Ghost says, wait, give me the kill, please.
Yeah. Oh, takes the lantern, and Gumyushi just walks it out. He's going to land a shock blast, and Oner is here. Peter's going to come in, so they're looking for it, but Oner is in position. Kanna gets out of the way as Zeus down to 100 health, and Kanna able to just sever him Q.
Already used the hook.
The hook is not going to connect as Peter. That's not it. That's not it, buddy. As there's the flame. Moonlight Vigil comes down. Ghost flashes. What is this? That was sick. He's able to pick up the kill on the Thresh, but now, Dread, can you survive as Gumyushi's just free hitting? The wind becomes lightning. He's still looking for even more as Dread has to flash to get over the wall. BDD, absolutely no mana, and Faker flashes on top of the Poppy. He should be able to grab this. Couple more autos. If he wants to get it, and he does, just sets up one of the Sand Soldiers and he'll be alright, as now BDD has to deal with this minion wave and Faker and Oner closing in. Peter has respawned though, as there's the stun. He wants to get underneath the turret as he misses that hook.
High stress matches. This is the highest stress match Nongshim has had so far as Keria's up here.
Yeah, Kanna understands that he has to get the heck out of there as the hook. Just Keria trying to get out of the situation. Faker not going to get knocked up. That was actually really important. Got his Mobies online. Dread finds Faker, doesn't get the charge into the wall, but the ulti does register.
T1 starting up the streak. Peter is looking for a potential hook here.
Yeah, and Ghost is just going to get closed in on that play. Was so sick from Keria.
And also assassinating the enemy Aphelios all in one lantern.
Yep.
As Keria is just going to try to zone Peter out further.
Oh, there's the hook. And Flame Chompers go down, but Keria gets a nice double flay. I don't know whether it's going to be enough. Oh, I think perhaps it is.
That's going to be it. We'll have to figure that out as this goes on. But watch this.
I'm not entirely sure.
Peter is in a place where he's trying to threaten, but then the lantern actually...
That was just so sick.
He just pulls him in.
Always have that bit of relevance. Zeus is going to find Peter, and Peter's like, oh dear, as the rocket grab is going to connect. There's the Moonlight Vigil, as Ghost just wants to try and kill him before he kills Peter, and he does so. Ghost saves.
Rift Herald is going to make them make a choice.
Oh, Peter is hiding right now as he flashes on forward. And there is Shirley. Peter almost just straight up dies. Superman Death Rocket, not quite enough, but yeah, Peter isn't hooking anyone.
Lost control of structures.
Well, Ghost is just going to dive on top of Gumyushi, and straight up killing the Jinx is definitely a good idea. They do have the flash now, as Guma is in position to get these autos off. Dread in trouble, as Keria has to get out of there. The zap not going to connect as Kanna off on the flank.
But doesn't for a flank.
Yeah, as Oner, can he actually win another smite is the question, and absolutely he can. I do not want to let that happen whatsoever. There's the flash hook. Immediately flashes come out. Yeah.
You're going to have to get ready to turn here, Nongshim. This is probably game deciding.
As there's the rocket grab. Kerry is going to get hooked, knocked up, not dead just yet. Oh, but BDD does manage to finish it off. Now Faker looks for him. There's the Emperor's Divide, and they trade back mid for support. You'll take that as T1. Nongshim back away immediately from that Baron.
Health and backed off. Might have had a better chance.
As here we go. Ghost aggressive once again. A great hook to come through from Peter as they finish it off. Gumyushi stays alive.
Oh, but that's the thing, like, of all the players, this is the most surprising.
This is blowing my mind. He's just playing so well. This whole series has been really good as, yep, to Narnia goes the rocket. And now Nongshim with a man advantage in this Baron pit. Oner, he does have free reign of getting into this pit as that shock blast was just massive. Oner thinks that it's his time to go, but the ultimate from Dread this time, he'll be able to lock it down as Zeus gets on in there. That is going to be Faker finding Ghost. Exactly the target that he needed to get as Nongshim desperately trying to get out with their Barons intact, and that Scatter the Weak will allow it to happen. Shadow Flame as well as the Ludens. This is a lot of burst damage actually out of this Azir as, okay, some disengage onto Oner as Dread just does a bit of a drive-by, just cruising on past. He's like, hey, you just stop that. Stop going so fast, but I'm out of here.
And Kana with this build he's got the rapid fire cannon, he's got long range, he heals back up immediately off of the scuttle after taking that.
Oh, hook does connect. That is right on the edge. The chompers go down and good night, Poppy.
Dread have the ability to engage and get a pick here, very likely with this extra inhibitor going down, which is why it's so critical.
What? I didn't see the Hex Flash. That was a decision you could make.
I mean, he was trapped between a rock.
Shock blasts raining down, vision control everywhere for T1. Mid control has now been picked up by Nongshim. As, okay, Calibrum doing a bit of work there onto Faker. Ghost is a huge target, and Oner is off on the side. The flank angle is fantastic. Dread tanks up the rocket. They're trying to avoid this poke damage, and Jinx, just regular auto attacks. A poke is now Ghost is going to try to get pushed back to the rest of the team. The heroic charge comes down as Peter just straight up dies, and now Oner dives on top of the Aphelios. There is nothing he can do, and T1 have taken over. BDD off on the back end of this fight as Scatter the Weak will connect. That grabs themselves the Guardian Angel, and now Faker dives into the backline, but will be taken down by a perfectly timed Dark Sphere, and now a teleport to get BDD to safety. Carrier spots him, but he will get back towards this base as Gumayushi was pushing. Dread now in no man's land once again.
Already used his ult.
Yeah, I don't think we're Hex Flashing out of this one either, and Zeus is going to be able to pick up that kill, and that's going to stop a lot of this approach as now Oner in the back of the pit. Dread doesn't find the ulti. And now T1 are going to continue hitting this big purple worm. Dread, yeah, wants to try and get in there. Avoids the hook at least as the rocket grab also goes wide. It's a lot of damage with that Moonlight Vigil, but T1 still stays standing and they lock down the Baron. They held their ground this time and they were rewarded for it.
Yeah, Nongshim are not going to be able to base race this one. They might be able to split Baron recalls though if T1 play this poorly.
Oh, Ghost, speaking of playing it poorly, unfortunately out of position. The Gale Force comes down and it's Peter that pays the price. Crescent Guard is on for Oner, so just ridiculous. Yep, T1 take 2 inhibitors, but they are looking for these Nexus turrets. Moonlight Vigil does go down, manages to find a couple of snares there as Peter looking to try and get himself out. He won't be able to though because Zeus has dived on top. And that is the Jinx now picking up these kills. Faker goes golden on the fountain, and Kana will be taken down as well. Gumayushi cleans up his former teammate, and T1 will get the 2-1 victory.
I want to hear these comms and how elated they are after what was a trying series.
오케이.
It's all business.
Yeah.
앞에 가자, 앞에.
앞에만 잡아.
Everyone is saying
끝났다.
like, watch the Aphelios.
달려.
야, 이거.
랜턴 던졌어.
야, 이거. 나이스! 퓨지 나잖아, 이거 퓨지.
Zeus is the youngest player, right? You could tell
Okay.
he is the one who's feeling the most elated by this win. Like, he's the one who's affected the most. He's the one who's most excited. He's so hyped.